it's not fake, that we really are this petty and ridiculous in real life.
Do you want to take the time now to clarify what did happen between you and Chelsea?
It's a mess. It's a real life mess.
Welcome to CelebriTea, the show where we spill the tea on your career while we enjoy a delicious cup of tea. I really want to know how you got cast in Selling Sunset in the first place.
So it's funny because they had asked me around 2020, which I feel like is the year that the show really blew up.
Totally.
At that time, I was actually considering leaving the industry altogether.
Okay.
I had really
The real estate industry?
No, just TV,
yeah.
entertainment, just everything like LA, Hollywood, all of it. And I was taking my real estate license more seriously. I had seen a couple episodes, but I was always really worried about how that would like hurt my business. They kept asking me, so around that time they asked me, I turned it down multiple times. They came back like probably 3 times and I was like, I'm good, no thanks.
Get off my back,
Bye.
why are you so obsessed
like,
with
you
me?
just are
Jesus.
obsessed with me. But no, I had said no a bunch of times for all of those reasons.
Yeah.
And then when I got pregnant with my son, I had what I thought was a private gender reveal and it was not. And I ended up leaked and aired everywhere. And at that point I was like, I'm gonna embrace everything. And then they came back around and asked me again, and my partner was like, you should do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Like, why not?
Getting hired at the Oppenheim Group versus getting cast on the show. Is everyone that's cast on the show actually working at Oppenheim Group?
Yes.
And they were to begin with?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to be at the Oppenheim Group, and that's just Jason's perk, because I'm pretty sure we could be if we wanted to be somewhere else, but no, Jason definitely is adamant about everyone being registered with him.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if they wanted to cast somebody who wasn't there, they get them registered there first?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
you definitely have to be initiated first
Okay.
into the office
Yeah,
and
makes
then
sense.
onto the show. Yeah.
When it comes to work life and office life, it seems like there's a lot of drama going down at the office. So what's it like when the cameras aren't rolling?
It's a mess. It's a real life mess. And everybody thinks our drama is fake. I swear I wish it was,
Yeah.
because it would make my life so much easier. But the fact that we really are this petty and ridiculous in real life is just beyond me. Like, we just are.
How do you feel the office vibe has changed since Selling Sunset's been on TV?
It's definitely beyond change. It's a whole different vibe. I mean, I wasn't there for sure, but I do know from like Mary and everyone that I've spoken to that they were like, it is entirely different. So, and I could definitely see that, because having a show and having cameras and just everything surrounding it is a lot.
I mean, like, the fashion in episode 1
Compared to
is
now.
so funny.
I'm sorry, girls, but it was tragic. I love you all, but no.
That's what normal people wear.
Well,
Now it's a
I don't know.
Now it's a full-on fashion. It's not just real estate show; it's a
Absolutely.
fashion show. You've got to be wearing looks.
Yes.
What's one aspect of the show that you think would surprise fans the most?
That it's not fake. Like, it's so funny
Interesting.
to me how many people are like, oh, you guys are acting. I'm like, dear God, I wish. Please let this become acting. Obviously, production, they have a job to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they still will put situations like, we're all gonna go to dinner together. But
Right.
they just know us sitting at dinner together is gonna be all that needs to be done.
How much do you feel that producers really nudge you to say stuff? Never.
Sometimes they do have to be like, oh, the other night, this happened. Like, why don't you guys talk about it? Because I'm like, what the happened? Who? What? So things like that, but you know, that's really just to like keep it all together if
Right.
like we're out of the loop.
Right.
But otherwise, yeah, it's just all of our natural psychotic personalities.
In a way that like scares me more.
Right?
Because I'm like, you guys are actually like this.
I know, it's unfortunate.
And has there ever been a time where you've watched something back and been like, that's not what happened?
Many times.
Please spill.
Many times. I know, without getting into too much trouble. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, things happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean it happened how you're seeing it. Take everything with a grain of salt, and if you really watch it, you could pick up on it.
Has there ever been a time where you've heard a confessional and be like, that bitch?
Oh, about somebody else saying
Yeah, someone else saying.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd
Like,
be
they didn't tell me to my face that's what they were saying.
All the time.
How long are the filming days?
It depends. So if
Yeah.
I work, like usually I'm up with my son around 4:35. I get glam at 6:30. I'm on set by 9:30, 10, and then I'll usually film till like 2 or 3.
Okay.
But if I do like a double scene, I'm there till like 8 p.m.
What's the most annoying part of filming the show?
I think what's annoying about it is that I'm also trying to live my real life and work. And
Oh, what, you have a real life too?
Yeah, right?
Oh.
I mean, kind of. And then like with my son and just like managing it all, just because it's glam, looks, like I have the clients, I have the real work, I have the mom duties, I have like, I need to work out, I need a nap, I need like, there's so much that goes into it. So I think the annoying part is just like, am I gonna do all of this and like figure it out and do it right? Like where I'm not gonna look back and be like, damn, I should have done X, Y, and Z.
I mean, reality TV editing in general completely makes a scene, whether it's, zoom ins or added music or dramatic sound effects.
Yeah, all of
Have you
it.
ever watched something back and been like, again, it wasn't that quiet for that long, or like, wow, that music made this moment sad even though it was funny, something like that?
No, every single time I watch the show, I'm like, God damn, Adam is a genius. Like, I'm like, I look good. But you'll be like, even just, the walk-ups. Like, let's say you get out of the car and you walk in and it's like, do I look like that when I walk around? And it's like, it's all quiet and awkward when you're doing it, but then you see it and you're like, holy like, this is amazing. And like, the camera guys are like, we gotta do it one more time so we can get your feet. And I'm like, my feet? Why do you need my feet? But they just make it insane. And it's like this like pan up and like reveal.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
But then the behind the scenes of that is like, somewhat 40-year-old guy like laying on his stomach filming your feet.
Yes, and you're literally like slow motion walking. It's hilarious.
Has there ever been a moment or a scene or something that happened during filming when you're like, this is so reality TV, like in a nutshell?
Probably when I told Netflix and everyone to go themselves and threw my mic in the street.
And then you come
And
crawling
here I
back.
am. Here I am. No, they begged for me back. I didn't crawl nowhere.
The major aspect of all this is it's not just a reality show about women. You're selling houses.
Yeah.
And there's a whole business to be had
Yep.
in that too. How does that coincide with it? Like, are there listings and viewings that aren't on TV that we never see?
Yeah, of course.
Everything's fully there?
Yeah, like I have a penthouse right now that we didn't shoot at all and we're not doing.
wow.
There are a lot of clients that don't want any part of this. They don't want to show their house. They don't want to deal with it. Like, yeah, so it just depends. Depends on who you're dealing with.
Nice. Are the houses we're actually seeing the houses they're actually buying and selling?
Because sometimes also, like, if you have a very private client, like, they're like, I'm okay coming with you, but I don't want to show my home.
That's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes we gotta do a little stuff, but, for the most part, everything is,
yeah. Have you noticed a change in business because of the show?
Absolutely.
In a good way?
Yeah,
Bad
it's
way?
great. For me personally, is like when you are a woman that's really well put together, you're very strong, you get instantly placed into this category of like, not like you can't play with the big boys type of thing. It's like, oh, she's pretty and she's whatever over there, but like, we're gonna go with him. And it's like, no, I earned my stripes. I can do just as good, if not better. And so I think that there's like a little bit of that stigma that the show kind of takes, which is nice.
I totally agree. Yeah.
So I feel like we get to really be seen for who we are, and it kind of gives us like an extra leg up because you can see how we really move.
I know, I love it. Like, wearing insanely sexy clothes, looking so good, and making millions while they do it.
Yeah.
And negotiations are hard. It's not easy work.
No, it's not.
Like, we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
I'm gonna name the girls, and I want you to say the first word that comes to your mind. Bre.
Bre?
Yeah.
You're gonna start with me?
Yeah. I want to see what comes to your mind.
I'm a diva.
Yeah. Chelsea.
Fake.
Amanza.
Creative. One of the two. Artsy, creative.
Mary.
Funny.
Rochelle.
Chriselle.
Emma.
Sweet.
Nicole.
Lord.
Alana.
Vanilla.
If you could bring back someone from the previous season who you were never on with.
Christine. You didn't even have to finish.
Why?
Because I think we're very similar. She has a little bit of a different approach, I would say.
Yeah.
But I love her. I love the fashion. I love the attitude. All of it. I feel like we would totally vibe. Yeah.
Do people agree that maybe the show wouldn't be what it was if it wasn't for her?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a known thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, people have their opinions, but no, whatever. My opinion.
She made that show
absolutely.
season 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What is the wildest rumor that you've ever heard about yourself?
I heard I was a stripper at one point, and if you've ever seen me, I can't dance for so I would be really broke if that was the case. What else have I heard? Oh, I've had everything, my ass is fake, everything on my body is fake, and I'm like, I share everything with you guys.
You're pretty open about
I
what
will
you've
tell
had,
you everything I've done. Like, I would not hide that.
Right.
Like, I'm like, what else? I saw an interview where apparently Nick is a producer on our show, and that's the reason I got here and everything that I've ever done.
Does he know he's a producer on the show?
Oh,
cool.
It's news to us.
If you're getting that paycheck, then
I mean,
go
I wish
for it.
if I was, I'd be like, well, then can you edit some more scenes of me in?
Get
Get rid of this. because bye.
It seems like you don't take it all too seriously,
No, not
right?
at
So
all.
you're able to like, kind of laugh it off. But
No.
there's got to be stuff that's going to affect some people, like lies and rumors being told about you. It's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, especially when I first came out with my relationship, I felt like there was a lot of like racial hate, which was crazy when I was pregnant with my son, and that was like the first time that I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, this is crazy.
Yeah.
That people even think like this. Everything about your relationship says so much about you.
Totally.
And people think that they have an understanding of who Nick is, and regardless of, you know, the narrative and children and whatever, like he's genuinely the most beautiful person.
Awesome.
So it's like, at the end of the day, you could be my best friend and we can keep it moving, and I will never feel a type of way about him ever, and I will always have his back, and that's who I want to raise my child with. You know, it's like, I see so many people that hate their children's father, and like,
Right.
you know, and they literally hate them, and then it's like, but your child is that person. So it's like, to me, I'm like, that sounds awful. Like, I don't want anything to do with that. I made a choice to have a child with him. It wasn't like an accident.
Right,
So like,
right.
I'm like, I made a choice after years and years of knowing this man. No, I don't know. That's my biggest thing, is like, at the end of the day, as a person, and like, what is my child gonna take away from you? And I don't have anything.
And from you.
Yeah. You know what I don't like though, when people say is like, oh, well, you're a celebrity or you're somebody in the limelight, you signed up for this.
No.
And it's like, no one signs up for you to torture them and talk shit to them and tell them that they're ugly and they're fat and they're this and attack them. Like, no one signs
No.
up for that.
Yeah, so what with your relationship, why are people so, because it's not traditional, like,
Yeah.
and so they have an opinion and they want something to say?
Yeah.
But if it works for you and you're raising your kid, well, like, who cares? But that's not that easy for some people, is
It's
it?
never that easy, no. Some people are just genuinely intrigued. Like you know, I have a lot of women that write me and say like, I'm so jealous. I'm so this. Like, I don't know how you do this. And like, you know, I think that majority of women cause a lot of conflict in their relationship by being too invested in that person.
Okay.
I have a lot of girlfriends and just people that say like, they create narratives and they go down this loony road, and I'm like, girl, come back. Like, where are you going? This is all bad. Like this.
Right.
So I think that for me, I've never been like that. And I'm also somebody that I could go my whole life without having a man or a relationship and be totally fine with that. Like, I will never, ever, ever, never have put a man before myself. You know, some men are like, well, then that's why you're not a wife. And I'm like, well, that's why I don't want to be one.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I shouldn't be behind you,
exactly.
sweetheart. We should be equal, and it's never equal. So for me, there's a million reasons. I think just for most women, they're so stuck in what we're supposed to do.
100%,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is just crazy, because I'd rather be living my life than be unhappy and miserable.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the time now to clarify what did happen between you and Chelsea?
You know, she has her Delulu story and I have the reality and the real story. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a fact that she is now getting a divorce. And what I brought to the table was my truth that I was told. And I felt like as a woman, I need to say that to you. I told Emma first just to soften the blow, because I felt like no matter how I deliver this, it's gonna be bad and you absolutely hate me for no reason. So I don't wanna be the one to tell you. So I would rather someone that actually cares about you be able to like help you through this, because I'm not capable. So,
Right.
you know, I thought I was doing the right thing. And at that point, her and I were supposedly working towards like turning over a new leaf. And I thought, you know what, well now that we're here, I feel like I would have to tell you this. Season 1, I wouldn't have told you. But you know, for me, it's kind of like when someone says, oh, well, you know, she plotted this out. I was like, no, I would have loved to drop that dime on you, and I would have done it totally different.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna hide from you. Like, I'm not scared of you.
All right, so season 9, is there anything that you especially want fans to take away from the new season?
I hope they take away that we had a little more fun this season. I feel like it got a little dark and a little crazy, and I feel like this season they really tried to bring back the light and the fun. So at least from what I filmed and what I endured, it was great, much better than before.
Are there any quotes, and now that you've done it a few times and you've seen the quotes that have gone viral?
But I never expect them
you
to.
never know.
No, because like, especially like the BC one, when I said if you're gonna be a B, I'll be a C.
Want to be I'll be Let's do it.
I did not think that was gonna be, I thought like, oh God, everybody hates that word. They're gonna be so pissed at me. Like, I was like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Well, the C word is very loved in this country.
Oh, I love it so much. I'm
So
like, thank
it's a
God.
term of endearment in
Right?
the UK, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect a lot of those. Or like the hot Cheeto moment.
Does anybody want a hot Cheeto?
I always do weird. So they were like, get her. And then Emma's like, is that hot Cheeto? And I'm like, this? Yeah. So it wasn't even like I just intentionally pulled them out. I
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
was just being a fat ass eating out of my purse.
Well, thank you so much for chatting today. It was really
you.
lovely. And cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Thanks so much and enjoy the
Thank
UK while you're here.
Oh, I love the UK.